Capricorn, hi, welcome to your reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Capricorn. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in a Capricorn, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings. So don't force situations or messages to fit if they don't resonate. Check your other placements and other Capricorn readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there. Leave what doesn't for somebody else, okay? Please like, share. Oh, hold on. I forgot. Oh, energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa. So please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation. Okay, now please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. Okay, all of that being said, Capricorn, let's get right into this. We're going to take a peek into your recent past, into your current, and into the near future and see what is going on here, okay? Two more. This is for Capricorn Spirit. What do we need to see about the past, the present, and the future? Why I just said two. Okay, we'll give you one more because one for good luck, eh? All right, for Capricorn. Okay. Overall energy for this reading is the Knight of Swords here. So there is a lot of truth that is kind of encompassing this reading, okay? So whether it's your truth, someone else's truth, it's coming right for you, okay? And there's action that is going to be taken here. Because there's a need for success for whatever it is that what you're doing. But you are going to be defending your beliefs here. So it could get a little choppy just because the truth is coming out. It is the Knight of Swords and it's kind of an in-your-face energy coming right for you. There could be some argument, some backing out here, okay? In the recent past, you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles. So really focusing on stability here, money, what it is that you need. But there was a lot of self-care coming in here. You probably had some unpaid debts that you were kind of dealing with. Maybe some cut in salary, but also coming with power and determination to not let this kind of suck you up, kind of a thing. Again, just very, very money-based in the recent past. You weren't focused on too much of love or commitment or anything like that. There was some conflict here. Maybe being a little self-centered here, a little jealousy here, feeling smothered or smothering someone else in the situation here because you weren't very balanced. You weren't very grounded, okay? Because you were just focusing money, 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 stability, wealth. I want this. There is a long-term commitment here that may have, kind of played into this as well. It could be a husband or a wife that you're dealing with or a long-term connection that things just kind of one was feeling like they were putting more into the situation than the other, and it caused a little bit of a conflict here. Because you do have the King and Queen of Pentacles both here, but the King and Queen, if they don't work together, it causes an imbalance here, just like any of the other kings and queens. If one is in the upright and one is in the reverse, there's some sort of conflict between the two main people here. Okay, in the current, you have the King of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Ace of Cups. Standing in that power here, getting that stability, really still focusing on the business aspect of it, okay? And the work and having abundance. But abundance is more than just money. And that's why the Empress is kind of coming in, kind of showing you, yes, you have abundance on many levels here. And the main thing that you need to understand, for whatever person you are dealing with, man or woman, you are everything to them. Okay? You are exactly what they need and what they want, but again, they think that you don't see. And then you have the Ace of Cups coming in here. A respark to a pre-existing love, a new love could be coming in. Self-care, self-love, pouring into your cup before you pour into somebody else's. Really getting the understanding, okay, of feelings and love, what it is to be loved and how to love and how people love differently and how they may receive love differently, but always knowing to come from love and light here. In the near future, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Hierophant. Whatever you're going through currently with whoever this is, they want to build a partnership with you. They want to have teamwork. They want it to be 50-50. They want to learn and they want to teach and they want to build something here with this unified person, with this love that they have. Okay? Like I said, for some of you who aren't married are going to be getting married. That higher commitment, okay? That traditional aspect of what it is. Higher commitment here with this Hierophant coming in. Okay. Bonded. Okay. Learning how to forgive situations and people. This here in the near future, this is where it's at. This higher commitment is coming in for you. And that truth is going to come. And it's the same person that I see so far that is dealing with. And if you're already married to this person and kind of had like a bit of a separation, it's going to come back around. It's going to come back around and rebuild and really be on the same page here. I don't even know if I want to clarify this. It's so good. But let's clarify something. Capricorn, you have to learn to be a team player here, okay? Everything isn't going to be done your way, but everything from your recent past into your current, everything that you've been dealing with is leading into this higher commitment into the near future here. And you just have to trust and have faith and be true about it. All right. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords in the current, or in the overall energy. Sorry, Spirit. You know what I'm talking about. Nine of Swords, the Moon, and the Devil. Yikes. Okay. Capricorn, you're showing up strong here with you. There's a dark night of the soul going on here. Okay. And that's what you need to get honest about. That's what the truth is. That is what needs to be. Whatever darkness that you have going on, whatever fear, whatever anxieties, you need to start being honest about that. The truth of it, if you don't, and you keep trying to cover it, everything that happens in the darkness comes to light. Always. We reap what we sow, kind of a thing. Okay. So you're feeling anxious and having some anxieties here about things that you're not completely sure of, the unknown, okay, things that you can't see yet, things that haven't been illuminated. And it's because of this kind of underlining, dark, toxic I'm not going to do 50-50. I'm going to make you make you feel like you're struggling on your own. I don't know what it is that you're doing here, Capricorn. But it's time to get real. It's time to live your truth. It's time to, deal with the consequences of some of your actions. Oh, the Ace of Swords came out. Ace of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Okay. All right. In the recent past, there was clarity, there was communication, there was talking, there was reconciliation as well. Okay. A decision had been made on a path that you wanted to take of something that needed to kind of shift. It did, but you're still dealing in an unstable energy here, a very fast and loose kind of energy. Yeah, you made a decision, and the decision was to do this one until it didn't work no more, and then do this one, and then it didn't work. Instead of sticking a path and just going with it and trying to bypass the obstacles there, you would just, that doesn't work, so now I'm going to do that. Oh, that didn't work, so now I'm going to go back to this one and try again. When you should have stayed on that main path and just tried in that moment, okay? That's what made you feel like you were doing everything, on your own here. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse in the recent past. The Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, you were happy as a clam playing that, I was just so hard done by and I had to do it all on myself and da-da-da-da-da. You wanted that happiness. You wanted the happiness to come with, okay, well, now I'm doing it on my own. And I need to seek happiness in doing it on my own. It didn't make you happy. It did not make you happy. It gave you the feelings, the remnants of being happy. But that happiness was slow coming, okay? There were messages that were coming in too, but very slow. Very, very slow. You still had the passion and the drive to want to do something about something, but it's like, I can't do anything about this happiness until I get these messages, instead of just deciding, okay, today I choose happiness. No matter what I've been dealing with, no matter my indecisions, no matter whatever it is that I got going on, I'm just choosing to not move. And that's got to be okay too. And I don't think, let's see in the current. Let's get one on the King of Pentacles here. In the current, please. The Six of Swords. Keeping it pushing. Keeping it moving forward here. Trying to find goals. And just lead yourself to where it is that you want to go here. Moving towards your abundance, moving towards your success, moving towards the happiness that you claimed that you wanted in the recent past. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles there. So you have the King and Queen in the current, in the upright. So this is telling me that in the current, you have come back together with someone to really try to be a team player here to make the abundance happen. Again, it is still so money-based, okay? It has been about money and stability throughout the whole thing. Lack of stability, reinstated, and now you have the King and Queen of Pentacles starting in the current. So that is letting me know that there is grounded energies, you and whoever you are dealing with, that is moving, continuing to move towards you, even though there is some dark stuff, because they realize that you're their person. And they want what they want, but they want it with you. But I think in the recent past, somebody gave too much stability and too much financial support, and the other didn't. And now it's coming together to, okay, we're going to do it together here. Because I know that you're my person and I don't want to be without you kind of thing. But there's been a lot of self-love, self-care. Let's see the Empress and the Ace of Cups together, please, in the current. Empress and the Ace of Cups, please. The Fool. Yeah, somebody still wants to take a risk here. They want to try again. They want to have a new beginning here. They want to make things be what it's supposed to be. Ten of Cups. Happy ever after right there, baby. With the Knight of Cups. That offer is going to be brought back full circle again. There was some growing that needed to be done here. Okay? And then this offer, this happy ever after, this let's start again. Let's love each other. Let's build a foundation. Let's do it together. Let's get that higher commitment. Boom. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in the near future, please. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so look. Yeah, you want to build something. But time management is a problem, Capricorn, for you. You have a hard time making time and space for the people that matter the most for you, okay? So there is still that feeling of juggling. Well, I have to juggle my fear of abandonment and maybe still worried about money issues. I don't know how I'm going to do it because I feel like I'm left out in the cold here. Even though I'm building with this person, are they building with me? A decision needs to be made here. A decision, something needs to be changed here. You're being indecisive about making a decision here. You have the two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups out here. Look for synchronicities. You could be seeing 22. You could be seeing 222. There could be something significant February 2nd. The 2nd of any month kind of a thing. Okay, could hold some significance here. Okay, Two of Cups, please, in the near future. The Three of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so here's the deal, Capricorn. Even though you know that this is the person that you want to build with, you want to build. There is a soul connection tied up to you here, Capricorn. But for whatever reason, it is causing some arguments. Your views, the way you want to live, and maybe your traditions don't match. Maybe your religions don't match. Maybe your different ethnicities here. Something is causing these arguments here. There's conflict here. Even though you're trying to build something with this person and there is the knowledge that there is love here and it is a soul connection, it's causing some argument here. Anything else on that? Can I see the Five of Swords, please? On the Two of Cups. On the Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Five of Swords, please. Why did you show up here? The Lovers. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's conflict between this connection here. Something is still not being understood. And again, let's do the Hierophant. There's something on a deeper level that is causing conflict here, and I think it's got to do with religion. Different backgrounds, kind of a thing. Clarify the Hierophant in the near future, please. Ten of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Ten of... Okay. So even though there is an awareness here that this is a soul connection, there is love here, for whatever reason, there is 2 cycles ending out here, the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords here. Something needs to end here. The disappointments need to end. The heaviness needs to end here. There could be feelings of betrayal, backstabbing here. There could be some sort of interference here, and it doesn't have to, it's not showing me third party here. It is showing that there's other interferences, and that interference, I'm sorry, Capricorn, for most of you, it is financial. You want everything. It's almost like you want someone to take care of you, take care of everything. Anything more on that Hierophant, 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 10 of Swords, please. Judgment and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's got to be a lot of releasing of things that need to go on. And then again, there is going to be that Ace of Cups new. But I don't think it's going to be with this specific person that you're showing me here. Because with this person, you are focused on what they can give you. What they can give you, what you need to survive so that there's not a struggle. And I think whatever this new is either going to be you learning to love yourself properly, or I don't think it's not going to be the same person that's trying to come in. I think there's going to be a decision made here that, yes, we've been doing this. Yes, I understand that there is love and there is a soul connection here. But just because there is a soul connection, don't get it twisted. You don't have to be with them. You don't have to be with soul connections. You don't have to be with twin flame. If it don't work, it don't work. Somebody is showing that they want it to work. Now, again, I don't know if it's you showing me that you want the new start and the happy after and all that and the love, but somebody has some really big hangups with whatever burdens and disappointments and endings and betrayals that they have yet to release here. I don't know. All right, we're going to close this off with the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. For Capricorn, please. Miss Spiderweb. Okay, reconsider your alliances. Make new connections. Okay, so there's people in your life here, Capricorn, that are not the best for you. You need to make new connections, okay? So you need to let whatever one die out that you're kind of dealing with in the recent past and the current. Doesn't mean that there's not love there. It just means it's not for you, okay? And the Miss Spiderweb, you're weaving webs here that you're not even aware that you're doing. All right. Next reading will kind of get a little bit more in depth than that. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I will see you in the next.